You've got a nerve. Have you heard the news? Barry and Catsh Carol have set the date to get married in holy matrimony. Do you know how I found out? She sent invites to all my mates. She sent one to my best mate Beverly, and it gets better, she sent one to my bleeding sister Dorothy. The funny thing is, none of my mates even speak to her. They just about say hello to her at bingo. Do you know what really makes my bones burn? Those invites were sent out a week ago. He hasn't even said anything to his own 2 kids. They haven't got invites. His own 2 kids are the last to know about the dad's wedding. How shit is that? So when Dorothy told me, I went marching over there. I banged on her door like a bleeding bailiff. Catsh Carol answers. I says, where is he? She went, who? I went, Terry Wogan Carol, who do you think? I said, I want to speak to him now. She goes, he's indisposed at the moment. I said, you'll be in A&E if he doesn't come to this bleeding door, Carol. Get him. All of a sudden, Barry shows up in her bleeding dressing gown. I was like, what have you got on? He was like, what do you want, Brenda? I said, I'll tell you what's going on, Barry. When were you planning on inviting your own 2 kids to your bleeding wedding? I'm assuming they are invited. She pipes up, well, they are. I said, shut your mouth, you. Let him answer. He goes, I forgot. I said, you forgot about your own 2 kids? Even bleeding better. I said, you didn't forget to invite half the bleeding estate, did you? He just stood there dumbfounded, as per usual. I said, and that brings me to you, Carol. I said, why are you inviting all my mates to your scummy bleeding wedding? She goes, they're my mates too. I says, no, they're bleeding not. She goes, I can invite whoever I want. I said, so why are you inviting my sister? Then Barry goes, well, her husband is my friend. I went, oh, fuck off, Barry. He hasn't spoken to you in bleeding months since my Dorothy threatened to put your windows through. So you mean to tell me you're going to invite someone that doesn't even speak to you anymore, but you can't even invite your own 2 kids? I said, pathetic. I said, right, don't you speak to me now unless it's child related, which I assume will be never. He goes, don't be like that. I said, don't be like that. Them 2 poor kids haven't seen you in over 2 months because you keep on cancelling. We've had this conversation before, remember? I said, and you trollop, you so much as look at me the wrong way, we're going to have a problem. All right. And I just walk off. I could feel the anger raging inside of me. I'm not getting arrested today for nobody. When I turned round and walked down the bleeding street, half the estate was at the window, but don't care. I could not give a shite what they say. No one leaves my kids out and gets away with it. Not even the bleeding bone-idle father. So-called father. So when he finally gets round to inviting his own kids, I'm not going to stop him from going. But as sure as hell I ain't going to force him either.